Get those Saibamen out.
What's up guys, welcome back to the Saibamen. Today we have a best of one battle. It's myself playing Nappa again. This time I've made a mostly green build. It's still green-red, but it focuses more on green. And I'm playing against U9 Dogs with the Reboot Bergamo leader. Really awesome deck. It's the first time I played against it, and just to see how oppressive it is, it's intriguing, and I think it could make its place as a rogue deck in the meta, depending on what else is kicking around. I really like it. So I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Love ya. Alrighty guys, we have myself playing Nappa on the left versus Bergamo U9 on the right. This was the first time I played against this deck since the Reboot leader. And it is very oppressive. It's such a cool deck. Especially getting that Dangerous Triangle out turn 1, that field card. Once you get the dogs out, pretty much a lot of newer or current meta decks just don't do anything. If you look at the top decks like King Piccolo, like Launch, they all use pretty much all cards that are under 4 cost. King Piccolo definitely with only like the 6 drop really that is above, and that doesn't work unless you can use skills on your other cards. So all of those skills would be negated. So it's very, very strong with Dangerous Triangle. I feel like if this somehow did become meta, which I doubt it will, you definitely have to run some field removal because it's very oppressive. So myself going second, I used my leader skill to play a Saibamen and played Demigro Unison. So this is a different build to my last one. I'm playing with mostly green versus mostly red. Playing the Demigro Unison to enable Freezer counterplay. My opponent getting Zeno Unison out and ramping, but only hitting a multicolor, so that comes in rest, which is unfortunate for him. The crazy thing about this deck is on the unawakened side, I think on the awakened side too, but I can't recall exactly, you can play, at the end of your turn, play a 2 cost or less U9 card from your hand for free, and then take a life if you wish. So it's self-awakening, and there you go, like playing the Chapel for free, playing the Oregano, is he? I can't remember what his name is, some other spice for free. So that's a bottom deck 1, draw 2. It's so much value. And I was a bit concerned, I'm kind of on a clock here because my opponent needs to get the dogs out. If he gets the dogs out, then my whole deck does nothing. I think I only run 2 cards that are over 4 cost, so I run that over on Bardock you just saw, and then Gogeta Arrival. But other than that, everything is 4 cost or less, so it would turn off all my blockers and everything. I'm trying to remember what I did here. I think I made the mistake of using Demigod to clear the board, which I shouldn't have done. Yeah, so I'm plussing 1 on Demigod by placing a card underneath it, and I think I negged to clear the board. Unfortunately, I think I probably should have just kept that on there. So much more value on the field. I mean, those cards are annoying, but they're not that bad. And I didn't really have much else to play, so I just played a 1-drop blocker, awaken, play 2 more. So here's the annoying thing, I'm getting all these blockers out, but then if he negates the skills, it kind of just does nothing. Another cool new card in his energy there, the Sorrel and whatever the other one's called, is a blocker that you can play for free with your leader skill. When you block with it, your opponent can either tap a card down or they draw a card. And it's also negates energy exhaust if you have a Universe 9 in play, so you can play it Rosie's barking at me. So you can play it in energy, in active mode, pretty much straight away. Look, Rosie. So I've got a few blockers. Got a new chair, guys, while we're waiting for this. I don't know if these Secret Labs Omega, it's such a good chair. It comes with a nice neck rest, like awesome. Maybe I'll show it off a bit more in another video. So passing turn with blockers on the field, 2 energy up that I couldn't really do anything with. I needed that Piccolo Junior SR and I didn't see it, unfortunately. So it was extremely unfortunate. His Comfrey into the Wolf Pack. This is pretty much guaranteed lock now. So Comfrey comes out. He lets you play a Universe 9 card from your hand that is equal or less than your energy. So you can play the 4 cost with only 3 energy, which is crazy. So he's played the Bergamo SR out. And then a Basil. So lavender, the lavender trait comes from the trio of dogs there. And that means all my skills are negated. My leader cannot attack his leader or unison. And all my battle cards must attack Bergamo when he's in rest mode. It gives all his dogs barrier as well. Every time Bergamo is attacked, it gets plus 5k. It's just insane, like, so much happening. Awaken, untap 2, and then using Universe 9 Assemble to draw 2. I have energy up, so he doesn't get to play anything. I can't block attacks. What's up, baby? Wait. Look at the camera. Rosie. She's extremely tired. She's had a long weekend. So I'm comboing off my Saibamen because I don't do anything on the field there, unfortunately. Still haven't seen any arrival or any battle cards really at all. The worst thing is, even if I did have the... I've got a freezer in hand there, as you can see. Even if I did have the Unison on field, by the time Freezer's auto went off, all of his cards would have barrier, so I would only be able to kill the Comfrey, which wouldn't really do much to help me. The leader also removes specified costs from U9, so you can just play it with any energy, which is awesome, as you saw there. Yellow card coming out with 1 blue. Now he's explaining all the things that his lock does. The craziest thing about this, and he's got a blocker as well, the craziest thing about this is if you get 2 of those Bergamo SRs out and get them in rest mode, your opponent's battle cards can't attack, period. Only the leader can attack, that's it. Because those Bergamos both have the permanent saying your opponent's battle cards must attack this card, and if they are both on the field, you can't attack either because you must attack both, which is an impossibility. Pretty cool lock. I've seen people get that off and the opponents just kind of give up and say, oh, I'm done, and scoop, because it's so hard to get rid of. If you don't have barrier removal, which I don't have in this deck, it's extremely difficult to remove. So here's me being dumb again. I forgot that the 4 cost is negated, so I'm like, I just was going to get rid of the blocker so that I could try and go really hard into his Bergamo. There's the block. I remembered that when I got a... So because I got a Nappa with my leader skill, I had to bottom deck a card, which I didn't do, so I just bottom decked that. Saibamen quickly and then played it. He blocked with that card, so I tapped the Saibamen for the skill, so he didn't get to draw. I'm gonna get rid of 3 to play him because that's all I had to do. This is like me scrambling very badly. I was just going to try and swing into Bagamo and dump hand on it pretty much. So his Bagamo is now a 25k, and when I attack it again it will be 30. You can see the flick of the wrist, that's the telltale sign of feeling helpless. The other thing was I'm pretty sure I haven't seen a negate either, even though I run 3 toppos and 3 violent rays in here, and 2 of the blocker negates, the new ones. I haven't seen any of them yet. I think the problem with Nappa, and this is just like a pretty weird build that I play, which I like. When it goes off it works really well, but the problem with this is if your opponent has an answer to Alliance, or if you don't see Alliance, then you can't draw cards and you're just dead. Arrival Gogeta killing Comfrey. So if you know what I mean, the Alliance is what allows you to draw cards. It's why this deck semi-works, because the Piccolo Junior draws 2, and I run Liquor as well that draws 2. If you can't get them out, which happens a lot, you know, you get Freezed or they get God Sealing, then you're just dead in the water because there's no draw with this deck whatsoever. Leader card can't plus in any way. So double strike, I believe. So 20, 30, 40k double strike. He tapped my Gogeta, which was annoying because I was going to combo with it. But 3 super combos. That's a pretty good thing about the leader, is that you can search super combos, although you do need a bottom deck a card when you do it. My wife is just getting home, I think. I'm gonna go and see Rosie. There she goes. So comboing out of that, here's another 20k attack. Comboing out. And passing turn. I couldn't believe that I survived that turn, so I'm going to close the door because these people are being loud. Alright, another turn here. I don't even know whether I should charge, I think. So here's Liquor and Corrin. This is my attempt at trying to draw, and also the only good thing is Alliance is very good against the Bagamo because you can buff it really high with not many cards, just the cards on the field. Attacking Bagamo. And unfortunately, Baby Hatch just ruins my life. So drawing 2, negging 20k from 2 cards. It would just neg baby hatch by 20, but it wouldn't do anything else. Can't attack again, so don't get the leader swing. Although leader only lets me play a Saibamen, which I know I don't have any left in my deck, so it doesn't really matter. And I think that's the scoop there. Yeah. I played the waifu SCR, heroine SCR. It's not very good, but I just have always wanted to... I just want to use it until I get to steal someone's battle card when they go all in for game, so I can laugh at them, and then I'll probably take it out. It's bad. Kai is a way better option for this. I thought about Scramble, but I feel like in a normal match you don't usually get up to 5 energy with this deck, so not that useful. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and give us some thoughts. Let me know what you'd like to see. Cheers.